Yeah, that's my word, man. For real, no lie. I never wanted to be a rapper or a thug because I love Punani too much. That plain and simple. Straight up. Like, I'm the type of dude, I'm gonna chill out with the boys. No lie, hands down. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, if some Punani gets thrown my way, you understand? I gotta go. That plain and simple. Now, I'm not gonna be smothered up under a female. You know, I don't be all the cuddling and all the rest of that stuff. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good for Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. We get it on. You know, I hug you a little bit. We have these deep conversations and stuff like that. You know, I'll support you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever business that you're trying to do. You know, whatever you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? I'll back you for that. You know, but I'm not gonna be like smothered up, you know, up under a female. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, no lie. You know, if the female that I'm with or whomever I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's my girl, whether it's my wife, whether it's, you know, the side chick or whatever, she call and she be on some, yo, you wanna smell my punani? I'm down for that. And let me tell you something, this is crazy that I'm saying this. That at the end of the day, I really do believe that thugs, not all rappers, but most thugs and rappers are undercover. They are the DL dudes. They really like men. And the reason why I say that is because these thugs and rappers say shit like, yo, I got my man's back. Well, they actually call him my man. And I got my man's back. You know, I'm willing to die for my big bro or my bro or whatever. No, I'm not willing to die for nobody except for my woman and my children. That's it. That's it. You hear these rappers, all they do is constantly bash women. They constantly talk negative about women. I'm gonna pull your hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stab you, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I mean, you know, they're talking in context as far as dealing with sex. But it's all about like abusing the woman. You know, beat the pussy up and all the rest of that shit. Something that I'm not gonna do. And it's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Like, you all are borderline. No disrespect to the LGBTQ community. I'm not talking about you all. I'm talking about thugs and rappers. Y'all are borderline gay. That plain and simple. These thugs and rappers would rather be in jail with a bunch of men than to be out dealing with women. Straight up. The reason why I always kept my nose clean, in other words, I didn't get into no big mess. Yeah, I got DWIs and the misdemeanor marijuana charge and, you know, different things on my rap sheet. But it's nothing major. I ain't never been to prison. I went to jail, you know what I'm saying? I went there for like 2 weeks. That's not because they didn't put up, you know, there was no bail for me. I couldn't post bail at the time. We called family members, called different people. Motherfuckers was like, I ain't got it. But for the most part, I could have got out of jail. Nothing. I've never put myself in a situation or predicament that I couldn't get out. Couldn't get out of. Straight up. One time with the driving while license revoked, they kind of scared me. They was like, yo, you about to get 1 year in jail. Because I had so many. You know what? At the end of the day, the judge was like, yo, give them community service, and they hit me in the head with you know, a fine. That's it. Period. But I've always kept my nose clean for the simple fact of not going to prison with a bunch of goddamn niggas. I'm not into beating my meat like that and all that crazy shit, putting pictures up on the wall and going through motherfucking magazines and shit, beating my meat in jail. That's crazy. I'd rather be out and abroad, man, I ain't trying to be graphic like that, but abroad beating my meat while she's fucking standing on her knees in the processes of deep throating that shit. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just being real. I don't understand how men don't think when y'all get in your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get into your beefs and all of that, I understand that shit happens. No lie, because at the, couple of days ago, it was at night. I was behind this Mustang and he was swerving back and forth. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to just get to the store, right? And I flipped. So I drove past him, you know what I'm saying? And the dude, I guess I cut him off or did something or whatever. And he got upset just like how I was. And, you know, I'm pretty sure both of us had the blickies. You know what I'm saying? The sticks, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, he decided he wanted to follow me. Straight up. And I'm like, yo, this is going to be a problem because somebody going to go to jail. Somebody going to be dead or in jail. Make the long story short, he wind up a couple of miles later, he wind up just ran off to the left or whatever have you. But at that point in time, it was about to go down. So I'm not perfect. Don't get it twisted. Every now and then I do lose my cool and I don't think. There's two things that kept me out of jail all this whole time. That's I'm a thinker, one, and two, because of pussy. That plain and simple. But my point in making is that at the end of the day, why is it that y'all don't think about pussy when you get into these type of situations? Why? Because that's what I think about when I get in certain situations. I think about my freedom and pussy. But that's something that you thugs and rappers don't. I don't think y'all even consider that shit. I don't think that shit is on the table when you get into your beefs and all the rest of that shit. Like, how are you so infatuated with the ops? How is it that the ops maintain a lot of your brain power or thought throughout the course of the day? Because I can tell you, all I do is think about pussy. I'm telling you straight up. That's plain and simple. I don't think about first of all, I don't have any. But if I did, I wouldn't think about them. That plain and simple. I'm not spinning around the block and none of that shit. I don't understand. Do you drill motherfuckers? Y'all motherfuckers that do drill music like in Chicago, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Jacksonville. Do y'all got girlfriends? Do y'all like pussy? Straight up. Or do you just like being on demon time all the time? Straight up. I just don't get that. I don't understand that. Hell, just last night I got me some punani. And I wasn't thinking about shit. Straight up. I remember another night I got me some punani and I was looking at Netflix, a movie that I bought. Or rather rented. I'll say rented. I don't be buying movies. Rented. And halfway through the movie, I was like, fuck the movie. I wind up, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. And yo, seriously, in this particular case, man, pussy solves problems. Yo, Spike Lee came out with a movie called Chirac. That shit was whack. I ain't gonna even lie. But at the end of the day, I understood the whole premise of the movie. Like, for real, what if women just said, yo, I'm gonna lock my pussy up and y'all ain't getting shit until the violence stops? Then we'll see who's truly gay. Because if the violence continues to go on, that means that niggas don't really like pussy. That plain and simple. Now, I don't advise women to do that. Well, I do to the ones that need it to be done to. Other than that, you ain't got no problems with me because I'm a non-violent person when it comes to pussy. Shit, you ain't got to dangle that carrot in my face. That plain and simple. That's crazy, man. And I know y'all don't think about it like that. But it's time to think about it like that. That these thugs and these rappers are more concerned about niggas than pussy. And that bothers me. That bothers me because you all are the type to be on some shit like, yo, you know, I'm this and I'm that. And, you know, I ain't gay and I don't go that way or whatever have you. But yet and still you have gay-like tendencies. Yo, I'm pretty sure men that are really gay don't really have their minds on, you know, the D all the time. I'm more than sure that they got to go to work, they got responsibilities and all the rest of that stuff, things that they have to do. Oh no, not thugs, not rappers. No. Especially the thugs. Well, shit, nowadays rappers are thugs and thugs are rappers. Straight up. It's crazy. Like I hear these lyrics and I'm like, yo, you got to be kidding me. Like here we go with the old head shit. I'm not trying to go back to the 90s again, but I always gotta go back to that shit. Like, yo, every rapper at least had one love song. One. These rappers ain't got none. Nigga, you never been in love? You never been in love? That's crazy. Man, I've had pussy so good to the point where I wasn't even in love with the boy and I said some shit like, yo, I love you or some shit. Man, pussy is the best motherfucking thing on the planet, man. Straight up. You go through racism as a black man, you know, as a minority. You know what I'm saying? You go through racism, classism, and all the time, all day, every day. You go through the ills in life times 10 being a minority. You know what I'm saying? In this society. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you know you got some fresh, wet, warm pussy at home, you look forward to that shit. Straight up, because that's going to take you away for the moment. And you mean to tell me that these motherfucking niggas don't be thinking about that shit throughout the course of the day? Like thugs and rappers, you know, they don't go through classism, racism, and none of that shit. But all you do is think about, yo, seriously, this is real talk. All you do is think about a motherfucking nigga with a penis in between his legs. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? This dude, I forgot the name, Fulio. This motherfucker remixed the song Fantasia, When I See You. That's crazy to me. You really thinking about that? Like, that's a love song, motherfucker. That's a love song. And you changed that love song into some shit, into some thug demon time shit. Same thing with Young and Ace. That was a love song. I really miss you. And I can fly across the sky. And you turn that shit into a demon time song. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Straight up. Like, it's one thing. Yo, listen, come clean. That's all I'm saying. Come clean. If you really on that time, like, I'm not talking about demon time. If you really like gay, come clean. And I'm not being disrespectful. But at the end of the day, you more concerned about the ops. You wanting to die for your bro. You know what I'm saying? All you talk about when you rap in your lyrics is how you got love for your man. And then when it comes to women, you want to beat that pussy up. You want to skeet all over her body and then leave. You want to disrespect the pussy. And you wonder why a nigga like me, is fucking your girl. Straight up. Because I am, you know, like in Dolomite. I know some of y'all don't know about Dolomite, the movie. You know what I'm saying? I forgot which one. But that dude was like, yo, I am the lover man. I am the lover man. Straight up. You don't want the pussy, I'll take it. And I treat it right. And I'm not going to be like these rappers, I'm going to fuck it and give it back to you. I'm not going to do that. Period. I'm going to see the value in a particular woman. And I'm going to utilize her. And the next time you see her, you're not going to be able to recognize her. Straight up. Now, I do understand that there's a difference between women and whores, prostitutes, sluts, or whatever the hell you want to call them, strippers, and all the rest of that shit. You understand? If you're not a hoe, listen, if you're not a hoe and you strip, then you don't need to be stripped. Straight up. Because I'm telling you, like, when I used to go to the strip club, I was looking for pussy, and everybody else was too. In my crew are people that I fuck with. So when you caught a girl that wasn't going to the VIP room and slurping and burping, you're like, get the fuck out of here. Let me get another bitch, because that's the way you looked at it. What the fuck you going to a strip club for and this broad ain't doing shit in the VIP room? Or after hours. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that there's a difference between those type of women, you know what I'm saying, the sluts, the whores, the strippers, and all the rest of that shit, and the real women. I understand that. But nowadays, you all are treating real women like, including the real women, with the sluts and the whores and all the rest of that. And at the end of the day, the sluts and the whores, and I'm not going to say I would give them a chance, but I'm saying they do deserve a chance if they change. If they're changed women. But you, nowadays, specifically black men, black thug men, black rappers, are disrespecting and including the good women in with the bad women. Straight up. J. Rue the Damager said, I'm not talking about the women. I'm talking about the bitches. The bitches. Bitch. We separated the two. And we knew the difference. Nowadays, there is no difference. The lines are blurred. I've never heard rappers these days say, well, you know what? Fuck all these whores. What? I ain't talking about my mama, my sister, and my girl that I've been with ever since the 9th grade. She's a good girl. You know, she cooks and cleans. No, none of that. None of that. Straight up. Like, man, our race is destined to fail. Straight up, man. If we're treating, ain't no if, we're treating our women like pure tea shit. And you wonder why women are turning into lesbians and they fucking white men. That plain and simple. And it's horrible. It's gotten to the point where even some of these women out here that are not real women are singing the genocidal music along with the rappers. Beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up. You see motherfucking women singing that shit. Like as if these rappers are not talking about them. And it just bugs me out, man. It's crazy to me how we live in a society where we're the only race that throws our women under the bus. Straight up. And I don't even want to get on the kids. Like, I could do another video as far as dealing with the kids on how we disrespect kids on the album. Like these rappers are saying, yo, I'll get my man to spray the block up and he don't give a fuck if it's women or children on the block. Like, damn. And don't give me that bullshit about some, well, you know, it's art that we saying, and you know, you gotta treat it like a movie and da-da-da-da-da. Nigga, this shit is serious. Fuck out of here. People are dying. Kids are killing kids. This ain't no fucking movie anymore. This is a reality. Niggas go out on the block, spin around the block to the ops, kill the ops, and if they can't get to the fucking, to their ops, they'll kill the ops, moms, anyone related to them. And then they get on the microphone and rap about it. Plain and simple. I know, I used to use the same type of analogy. You know what I'm saying? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger or The Rock, you know what I'm saying? He's an actor and he goes and he you know, he stars in movies where he's shooting up people and killing people and this and that and so forth. And we could distinguish the actor, you know, and the real person, The Rock. We know that The Rock really doesn't do that type of shit. Yes, true. But nowadays, the rappers, are no longer acting. They're literally going out there shooting and killing each other. Straight up.